Reapa, welcome, bro.
Man? How are you? Nice
Thanks
to see
for
you.
coming.
Thanks for having
Thanks
me,
for
man.
coming, brother.
Cheers.
How are you? How you doing, man?
Yeah, look good, man. Good.
How was the flight?
It's very quick.
Yeah, very quick.
Gold Coast to Sydney, man. It's like an hour and a bit.
Are you planning to stay here, or you like Sydney better than Gold Coast, man? Or?
Look, the culture here is definitely better. There's definitely a lot more culture, and the food, obviously, it doesn't matter what time it is, you got some food.
It's always like that. Reapa, please tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm a rapper from Gold Coast. I was born there. Lived in Melbourne. Spent my teens through Melbourne. Fair few years there. Important parts of life, Grew up around Melbourne areas, and then back to Gold Coast, and I lived in Sydney or Wollongong for a year there, and then back to Gold Coast, man. Something always brings me back there.
Oh, nice, man. You're going back and forth.
Back and forth, man. Yeah, a lot of years back and forth, different places, but it's been good, man. It's been good.
Nice. And Reapa, you're a rapper?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm a rapper. I do music. I've done that for about 6 years, on and off. Had that little break there, Thought I was going to do that white picket fence life, go to work, 5 days a week and do the whole boring lifestyle, and it just wasn't me, man.
Good on you, bro. It's too boring, that life, man.
Man, it's just too repetitive. I like to take the world by storm, man, you know what I mean, and just switch things up in life,
Now it's full steam ahead.
Yeah.
Now you're going to be just on that rap career?
Yeah, rap
all the way?
On my media, and now I do my TikToking and stuff like that.
Nice.
Which is taking off as well.
I've noticed, man, it's been taken off.
Yeah.
I think you're in the rankings or something.
Oh,
as
yeah,
well,
I've been doing pretty good on it,
Yeah,
man.
someone told me you were doing like number 3 or something.
Yeah,
the other day,
it's been pretty good, yeah.
Bro, that's too hard for me, man. Far, bro. Because some people are on there for 7-8 hours, man.
Look, man, I don't do that, but yeah, a few hours.
That's it, bro. So, Reapa, tell us about a bit about yourself. You said you're originally from Melbourne.
Well, Gold Coast born, but then...
Sorry, Gold Coast, and then you went to Melbourne?
I done my teens through Melbourne, yeah.
Tell us your childhood life, man.
Look, before Melbourne, everything was good, Like my parents were split. I had my mother, grew up with my mama, Serbian side of things. And then my mum had another partner. I also got a sister, stepsister. And yeah, it's pretty much right. It was pretty good, We ended up moving to Melbourne. And then obviously, through your teens is where you learn the most about life.
Yeah.
You take in everything between that, 12 to 19 kind of ages.
Yeah.
Everything you learn, then experience kind of makes you who you are. And yeah, that felt really bad. St Albans, which is a pretty rough area around Melbourne, Sunshine, St Albans, around those ways. So I fell deep into street gang culture, and started getting tattooed underage and stuff like that. And that really made me kind of do some dumb things back then. But life goes on.
How old are you right now?
I'm 28.
Oh, you're 28. You're still young.
Yeah, still young, man.
Oh, what an age, eh?
I mean, my back's about...
I wish I was 28 again, man.
My back's about 35 in the mornings, but...
Nah, man. I'm 35, man. Spewing. Look, even my hair's gone. I was looking at your hair when you're walking in. I'm like, man, I haven't had that hairstyle in years, man. It's been like 10 years.
Yeah.
And so when did this rough bring up, like during your teens? How old were you? 13, 14?
Yeah,
15?
around the 13, 14 age, and then up from there till about maybe 19. I was lucky enough to be able to get out of it. I was underage. I'd done a major thing, got a GBH charge. I was underage. I was 17 at the time. GBH, attempted murder charge on that one, which really fucked me up. But underage, so it was a slap on the wrist.
Did you do any time for that, like for underage? Or?
Nah, man. Nah. So pretty much, I just got had to leave the state. Couldn't return to the state. I was on strict bail conditions for about 5 years. Had to go to closest family, which my dad was in the Gold Coast. So I moved to the Gold Coast. And honestly, like, it was the best thing that could probably happen. Like, someone was looking out for me for that. You know what I mean? Because once my bail conditions finished and I could go back to Melbourne, I went back to visit the hood. And you know what I mean? Half the boys, ICE had just taken a big play in that area. And a lot of the boys really fell deep into it.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, some boys, locked up or whatever. Nothing changed, So I was one of the only ones that kind of got lucky. So in a way, it was a good thing,
It's like a blessing, man.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
How did you feel when you saw some of your close mates fall into something like that? How did it make you feel? Like,
Upset, man.
Yeah?
It was upsetting, because I had already started to better myself, you know what I mean? I'd done better, I was doing better. And to go back there and just see, walk into the houses of the boys, you know what I mean? I still love the boys, but at the same time, I'm like, fuck, man. It hit me deep,
Yeah. I know the feeling. Yeah.
You keep in touch with him? Or?
Keep in touch with him now and then, man. Now
Yeah.
and then, you know, I try my best to say what's going on, or if it's a birthday or something, I'll bring him, or, you know, stuff like that. But, you know, it's a vice versa kind of situation.
And plus, you're busy as well. You're doing
I'm
your own
busy,
thing as well, and that's life for you, man. You know.
That's it.
Yeah.
When you usually start doing your own thing, man, you don't have time for anyone. Even if you want to make time, you
Yeah.
can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so after that 17, that was kind of like a life lesson learned for you.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of woke up. Now you said your Serbian side.
Yeah.
What's your dad's side?
New Zealand.
Okay, New Zealand. That's a very odd mix, bro.
Yeah, it's a different mix, man. I've been getting that my whole life. It's a pretty good mix.
It is.
But, yeah, half-breeds do it better, apparently. So.
Hybrids. That's what they call them. What are you closer to more? The Serbian side?
Serbian side,
That's a
yeah.
pretty good culture, man.
Yeah.
I've been to some Serbian weddings, man.
Yeah. It's,
They drink, bro. It's that rakia stuff as well, man. That stuff's lethal, man.
That's pretty good.
Bro.
It's pretty good. Yeah,
That's
I,
good,
I
man.
try not to drink unless it's an occasion, man. It just gets a bit too much.
Now, you've come back. Now you're 18, 19. You've come back to where you originally were from, where you were hanging out with your mates.
Yeah.
Now, at that point, what are you thinking? Are you thinking of going back? Did you ever think of going back to that life, or you're like, I'm going to go ahead, do my...
I mean, obviously, I've done, 5 years in that life.
Okay, well,
You know what I mean? Just constant dramas every single day. You know what I mean? Walking around with weapons. Yeah, everyone was. Like, you know what I mean? To this day, it's probably even worse.
that's the lifestyle, yeah.
You know? When we started doing it, it was probably only just kind of getting into it was the new thing, you know? You have to carry one with you, you know? But now it's just crazy. But, obviously I still had that 5 years of it. You're not just going to snap out of it.
Nah.
It's still going to be with you, you know?
Yeah.
Like even to this day, certain thoughts pop into the back of my head. Like if things are happening, I was like, nah, it's sus. Something's going on. Like
Paranoia?
Someone's trying to get, you know what I mean? Even to this day, I know nothing's up, but bro, it's one of those things that's never gone. You know what I mean? But I'm a lot better at kind of cool, like relaxing and cooling, whereas I used to snap back in the day. Like anyone, you know what I mean? People snap. I was bad at it. But now I'm like, yeah.
You're getting older, bro. That's what it is.
That's
bro.
what it is.
That's
100%.
exactly what it is, man.
You start hitting
100%.
35 and over 40, trust me, you're going to just be... You're going to be thinking
The
very, very
hormones start to
different.
mellow out, bro.
Well, I can feel it already, bro. So yeah.
It's not that, man. You know what it is? Just as you get older, your care factor starts dropping,
Yeah,
man. You
I
know,
can definitely feel
you
that,
only
bro.
care about the things that are important to you and everything else.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
So you start calming down. You know, when you're at that age, when you're a bit younger, you're always this way, that way.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's funny, man. It's a funny life.
So now, like in your 20s, did you ever get trouble with the law? How was work?
Yeah. I mean, look,
Where was life at now that you've seen your mates?
Yeah. Well,
How they were?
I mean, like, look, I've been tattooed since I was a young age, you know what I mean? So it's hard for me getting work, man. It's been hard.
Comes across intimidating.
It's been hard, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So I've had to do the typical, you got to do construction, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm not a fan of it, you know? People are like, you're weak, mate. You can't fucking handle a bit of hard yakka, you know? It's not that, bro. It's just not my thing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
100%.
get people don't like their jobs, but it is what it is. You got to do it, yeah. But it's just not me, you know.
Yeah.
I've always been a bit more care about myself. I like to look good. I like to dress up. I was always fashionable. I was always, you know what I mean. There was something more to me than carrying bricks around or hammering. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What were you doing, like labouring? or-
Yeah, just labor, man. Labor, and then I went into civil construction for a little bit. It just wasn't me, man. And I was, between these ages, I was always meddling with rap, though. I was always like, doing a bit of rap, just for fun. I was the only one in the group that could do it, and everyone thought it was cool. And then kind
And how long was that? Like, how long were you doing this rapping for? Was it from a young age or?
Yeah. It was about the 17 years old, something like that. Around that age, I started getting into it. I was a big fan, influenced by the American culture of rap. I've never got into Aussie rap, hardly ever. I mean, I have to now because I have to know who's in whose league I'm jumping into at the moment. Because I'm an Aussie rapper.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I've never listened to it. But yeah, it's been
It's getting pretty big, bro. Like Aussie rap now. Like it was never like that in our time.
Nah.
Nah.
It was nothing like it is today.
Yeah.
Open up YouTube and there's about 10 rappers in there.
Even the
Oh,
British
wow.
rap back in our day wasn't around.
Nah, even British
it
rap,
was just
yeah.
American rap.
Yeah, well,
just
that's what I
American
mean.
back
Like,
then,
I've always been into American. I knew Aussie rap was a thing. Like, Cursor was the first one I ever heard of. And then even then, that was when Cursor was first starting. So I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
But now it's different. Like, he's even fell into that American style.
Yeah.
And now it's better, for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't know, never going to Aussie rap, but just thought I'd do it. Some boys hated it, you know. What are you doing with your life, you know? Rapping, making music, taking photos on Instagram like a chick, you know. And yeah, these boys do other things, but
It does.
Do you get
it does, bro.
Do you get judged for that?
oh yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, like not from randoms much, but like
From your own boys?
from the boys. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm the only one out of all my boys and that went into kind of the media side of things.
Yeah,
Other boys ain't getting to know media, cause you know what I mean. So they're like, you know,
At least you're having a crack, bro.
yeah. So a lot of my videos, it's just me in it, you know, because obviously everyone gets their mates in the videos, and none of my boys ain't getting to know videos, you know. So
Yeah.
it's like,
But you know what?
Funny.
I've listened to your music. It's actually not too bad.
It is,
It's
man.
pretty good.
Look,
Like I'm into the
it's-
American style rap too. So
It's not bad.
it's taken its course, you know what I mean? I mean, I've never switched up. I've always done the American
Yeah.
flow with the accent, you know what I mean? I've always never changed it, and I'm not going to change to an Aussie accent just to fit in here. You know, I've copped a lot of hate for it, you know? Use your own accent, you know, you're from Australia, why put on an American flow, blah, blah, blah.
Wow.
Fuck cares?
Yeah.
A lot of these rappers now from Oz that are making it big, they sound American now because they're big.
that's right.
All of them.
Yeah.
Hooligan Hefs, when he first started, he had the American as
Yeah, that's
accent.
right. And Hooligan Hef's pretty good too, man.
Yeah,
He's not too
1-4 now. Their recent one that they just put on, Natural Habitat, bro, that is America to a T.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that other group that Richard was saying? 046? Who's
I
that?
think it was
046? Yeah,
046.
046. They're pretty
Is
big
that
as
the
well.
dude with the teeth?
Yeah, there's 4 of them.
Yeah, but the Gap one, yeah, the teeth.
think so,
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah.
That's how they recognise them from.
Yeah, but they're doing pretty good as well.
Yeah,
now.
man, for sure. Killing it.
But like you said, it's that more of that American type of culture they bring into the rap,
Yeah.
and it gets bigger.
Of course, it's a big thing, you know.
Yeah, but who cares? I mean, it doesn't matter what accent it's done in, bro.
No,
He's
it
an
doesn't
Aussie
matter.
rapper, bro. Get behind him.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
bro.
Don't-
Support.
Yeah,
That's just how it should be.
I mean, it's definitely starting. Like, I'm getting a lot
Yeah.
more support now. The more I'm getting up there,
Yeah.
you know, I'm starting to get a bit more. Oh, damn. Okay, look, like he's doing all right. He hasn't started. He's still grinding, you know.
Are you doing like freestyle stuff as well? Like, you know,
Bro,
like,
I used to meddle in freestyle, man, when I was like first starting, when I was mainly when I'm drunk. But I don't really do much for
get
freestyle.
the is
man.
there any alcohol here? Yeah, see me doing freestyle rap for us, bros. You know what I mean?
No, I don't really do that, man, not much anymore, man. It was back in the day when I was first starting, and don't get me wrong, it wasn't the best. But I always had a crack at it, man, because I was just starting and I thought you had to do it, you know, so I always practice. But now I just write, man. I just write. I'm a recording artist.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But is there like an underground scene here where you go where there's a rapping thing, like I see in the movies
In
and stuff?
Sydney?
or- yeah.
Yes.
Oh, there is.
Yeah. Gold Coast? No, man. I'm trying to pave a way for the Gold Coast, bro. Gold Coast doesn't have any scene, man. It's just a fucking party scene. That's all it is there. There's nothing,
Yeah.
There's nothing, man. You know, I was surprised. Like, I put on a show in Gold Coast. I sold about 62 tickets to the show, which is pretty good. It was only a little venue, and there's not much hip hop stuff that goes around, you know. And then a couple of weeks ago, I was at Havana nightclub, which is a nightclub in Surfers Paradise, which was amazing.
Yeah.
To be a part of too. So it's good to see it slowly
Building.
building, and I want to try and build it a bit more, you know.
It's good that you're part of the growth there at the moment. So it's not established yet, and
No.
you can be a part of it,
Yeah,
which is
that's
good for you.
That's
bro.
what I mean. I do want to like even for my show, I put on a couple rappers from Gold Coast and Brisbane, and they, you know, they've been rapping for more than me, and they're like, "Fuck, I've never had a show on the Gold Coast. It's my first show." I'm like, "Really?"
Yeah. There you
And
go.
they've been doing longer than me.
Wow.
You know.
What about here? Have you been like
Well,
part of any shows?
I
or-
started here like doing shows and stuff. My first show was in Redfern.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my
Nice.
first show. Yeah, for Talakai. Talakai and Crispy, they had like an EP launch, and it was my first ever showcase, and it was the worst thing that I've ever done in my life. The playback, it kept cutting. It just wasn't happening, man. I don't know if it was the download file of it, something just wasn't working. And 3 times we tried, and it just kept cutting me, and it was the worst thing. So we skipped the song, and then we went, and just the whole time wasn't a vibe, bro, because I was mad at that. But they gave me a second chance at the 2-Up show, and I smashed it, man. Since then, it's been killer.
Bro, see, that's good, bro. Don't we get those hiccups as well, bro? You know what I mean? Camera stops working and stuff. Oh, bro, it's the
Don't
worst.
press record.
But the best thing is, bro, that's how you learn, man. You know what I mean? You know, and you get prepared for next time as well, bro. What's going to happen?
Well,
you know what I mean?
I go to a show and I triple check with the DJ, man. I'm like, run that real quick.
Yeah, 100%, bro. And how's it going for you here in Sydney, bro?
I mean, good. I mean, I need to get some more shows happening in Sydney. I'm getting a lot more Brisbane, Gold Coast. I want to start doing a bit more around Australia. I'm just trying to find the right promoters, man. Get my name out there, heard a little bit more. That's the hard part, you know what I mean?
What about like clubs? Have you ever hit up like bars, clubs? Is that any of your stuff?
Yeah, I
as
mean,
well?
look, I send emails, give it a go. Hardly ever reply.
That's how it
Unless
starts,
you
bro.
got a big name. They won't
Yeah.
fly. You know
That's
what I
it.
mean?
But that's, you know what, that's how it starts. All it takes is for one person.
100%. Usually when I get a show, once I do a show, within that week I've already been asked for another one because someone has seen me and someone works at like a nightclub or, you know,
It's who you know, bro.
it's a pattern though. It's like when you keep grinding, you make moves, but it keeps happening.
100%.
The second you stop, it starts all falling, bro.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true, bro.
You're only ever one show away from success.
No, 100%.
You know what I mean? And it could be any one of those coming up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
and
you
that's
just got to keep doing it.
Even with songs, you know, like I used to like judge my songs like, nah, I don't want to release that. But then I got to think now, I'm like, I'm just dropping now. Like, whatever. All it takes is one song to make it, and all my other songs are going to make it up.
Exactly, bro. That's how it works, bro. Even slow growth, bro. Whether it's any kind of growth is growth, bro.
Well,
It's
mine's
good,
been
man.
gradual, bro. Yeah, 6 years on and off, just little bit by little bit by little bit by little bit. It's not like an overnight success, man. I always get angry at those people, man. Those overnight successes, you know. That if those, bro, they make a joke song, bro. They make like a parody remix of a song, and then they blow up.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man. Like, there's people that grind, bro, for years.
Yeah, and the original. And,
Like,
yeah.
but you know,
I'll ask you a question on that. On social media, are you active on social media?
I'd say about 70%.
Okay, this is the question I was going to ask. Do you act like, hey, you see these guys acting on social media now, acting stupid and doing all kinds of stupid shit?
No.
There you go.
That's why I haven't
that's
made
what
it.
I'm for.
That's why I haven't made it.
No,
100%.
bro, you will
That's
make
exactly
it
right.
because you're going to see your talent make it. But usually with these people that make it, they do stupid shit.
No, 100%.
These days, the day and age we're living in, you got to be an idiot. You have to, bro, to get there. You know what I mean? You can't like bring down facts and show your talent. That's just how it is. It will eventually get there, but that's how I'm seeing how the world's working. Anyone being a clown now,
Yeah,
put on
that's
a
it. Straight
fucking
into it. Got 'em.
condom on their head or some shit, and they're like,
Depends on
"Oh
the-
wow, gone viral."
Depends on the audience you're targeting. As
That
well,
too.
You know?
That too.
So there's a lot
But-
of young people on social media at the moment, and they look for the dumb shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They look for the silly things that they find entertaining. You know what I mean?
And that never lasts, bro.
Oh, it doesn't last. That's what I mean. That's why they're an overnight success for a reason. That's the
Exactly.
name, you
See
know?
what I mean?
But like, I don't know. It's hard. Like even with the music, doing rap, you know, it's hard. Like the younger generation now want crime rap, bro. They want fucking drill and, you know what I mean. The old school rappers, you know, they want old school hip hop. Where there's old school hip hop ain't no more, bro. You know, it's this new scene, new wave that's going on. It's hard to make songs because I don't like to promote violence in my music, man. I like boppy songs. I like to just bop with it, man, and just have fun. You know, I'm influenced by Tiger. Like Tiger's one of my biggest influences.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mad Child, like that kind of that part, not party, but like
But like
it's
a
just
more of a
I
nice
love
vibe.
that. I love that. You know, old school, Young Money, Cash Money style vibes. You know what I mean? When they were a big thing. You know, and
You wouldn't do any of that gangster stuff, that crime rap or anything like that? No?
Nah, not really. Every now and then I'll put a little like line or something.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be the whole song wrapped around promoting anything like that. You know what I mean?
Usually, what I find in the American style rap is the ones that have a message in their music. Like for example, we'll talk about the obvious ones, like Tupac, like those guys. They've always got a message, and usually I find the ones that have a message have the most, eyeballs. And
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I always try and give some sort of like when it comes to like tattoos, you know, I always get a lot of like good feedback from other people that have tattoos. I rap about, you know, being looked at differently from tattoos, stuff like that. Had enough, and you want to put it's had enough, you know. It's pretty much just saying I've had enough of certain things, and it's been a vibe, man. Other people, you know, even the female audiences, man. I've got more female viewers for that song than male, man. Like it shows you how much, you know, women probably go through in their life.
Yeah.
You know, to listen to someone saying I've had enough in a rap scene, like in a rap song, you know what I mean? It's weird. I've had more female viewers on that one.
Yeah.
It's weird. I'm like, damn, girl.
Fangirls. That's a good thing. What was I going to say? So, bro, I noticed you're like, you don't want to promote any form of violence. It's like you've really done a 180 on something that's got to do with your past, right?
Yeah.
What was the main reason for that? You've done time?
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Yeah,
Nothing
okay.
crazy. I was just held on remand for a month.
Okay.
But you know what I mean? That month was fucking the worst thing, you know?
It's like a wake-up call.
Well, it's the realization of you're not a human being anymore, bro.
Yeah.
Like that, they really hit me, you know?
Yeah.
You're getting called as a number, bro. Like your name's not even on papers, bro. You're a number, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
the fuck is this, you know?
Yeah,
and
it's
that
crazy.
coming to that realization, it's crazy, you know what I mean? You know, like getting told that I can't see my own mother or something like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that would hit you pretty hard.
Yeah, especially your first time going too, like, you know what I mean? And after,
Yeah.
you know, I spent 5 days in the watch house beforehand, and the watch house is 23 hours lockdown. And I a tiny little thing, man, and 5 days in that, bro, that was fucking worse, you know? First time or two, it really tested, bro, you know? Definitely don't want to go back, you know? Not saying that anything bad happened inside. It was just more of a mental game in there, you know?
What'd you learn from that month when you're getting out? What was the biggest lesson you took from that? You're like, you know what?
Freedom, bro. Freedom.
Don't take it for granted.
Bro, I literally just travel everywhere now. Like, I never used to travel. I used to just be secluded in my own town. Now I'm fucking just go for the sake of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I was in Japan not too long ago. I had a few drinks and I booked a flight to Japan the next morning.
Wow.
Just stuff like that. I'm just taking it. Just freedom is the biggest thing I learned, you know?
Would you say that time that you spent? I know it was a short time. It was a short stint, but would you say that time you spent in there kicked you off on this trajectory and put you in that mind frame where, okay, look, I'm just going to go do me and do what I want to do, and this is what I love to do, and this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah, like I mean, I've done like I said, I was doing rap, you know. So obviously in there, I was rap, like I was writing, but there's no beats.
Yeah,
you know, so it made it hard to try and rap. But I was doing writing and I was rapping there, you know, to a few of the other boys. You know, we used to be out for lunch, we're at the tables. You know, one boy would, you know, do a little beat on table, I'd like rap along with it, get a few other boys that used to come through, pop their head. I was only one in the unit that was like a rapper, you know. So like, it was kind of cool for everybody, you know. It was pretty cool for me, you know. You kind of just realize after like a couple of weeks, you realize, this is it now. Like you kind of, your mind switches, you know. You know how it takes 2 weeks to get into a habit or break a habit. So it took me that 2 weeks and I was just in there. But yeah, it was all right, you know. It was all right, you know, seeing different people coming in and out, and because it was on a remand center, so you know, you get people in there for a couple of days, you get people there for a week, you get, you know, all different people, so many different people coming in. You make one friend and they're gone. Another one comes in, you know. So you meet so many different people, different aspects of life, and you learn things from, like, I've learned things from a lot of different people that I spoke to in there, man. You know, and just the dumbness in some people, and they admit it, you know, and it just kind of makes you think, you know, what is this, you know? They're talking about kids, you know, they miss their kid, their wives, like that, you know, they got years looking up and they're like in tears, you know, grown men in tears, bro, talking about, you know, their kid, they're not going to see their kid for a few years now. Like, it's hard, bro, you know, and me seeing that, and then when I got out, it just fucking every day I make it think, I've got a kid now, 2 years old, you know, and like I look at her and I think of all these other boys that are still in there, that are still probably tearing up and not seeing their kid.
That's rough,
you
man.
know.
That's tough. You can't.
So I think, things like that always definitely, before I do something stupid now, I always think, man, I always think back, you know, do I want to be in those shoes, yeah?
How long have you had the tattoos for, if you don't mind me asking?
About 15.
Wow, so a while.
Yeah.
Do you still get judged now for them?
Oh, yeah.
Or is it a bit more easier because everyone's tatted up now? Or is it still a little bit...
Still...
I could understand why, because it does look a little bit like, for a person that's going to walk in or see you, they're going to be like, you know what I mean? Because it's just an intimidation.
I mean,
like,
it works well. It works well for my style, like being a rapper and stuff, you know.
100%, bro.
You know, it makes me look, that's how rap. Like, people recognize me, and everywhere I go, you Reapa, that rapper is the mark of resemblance, you know. Everyone knows. That's a good thing. But the Gold Coast in general is just fucked, man. Like, it's a good place, but with tattoo judges, like, ever since the whole bikie thing happened, crackdown on the Gold Coast, man, anyone with a tattoo, man, like, I can't get into nightclubs, I can't get into bars, can't get into casino. Some restaurants can kick you out if a patron feels intimidated.
Wow.
Bro, like, you know, I'm no bikie, bro. I'm a fucking rapper, bro. Like, I just rap, you know, and like they just put me on that, you know, and it's turned into a very harsh, judgmental place, Gold Coast, man.
It's gonna phase out, but
it will phase out, but you're a very well-spoken person, bro. Like, that's why don't judge a book by its cover, bro.
No, you can't.
100%, never, bro.
No, 100%.
You know what I mean?
But only people that have been through the trenches and have lived that life in certain areas will understand. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah,
there's people that have never seen anything like it.
100%.
If you look at, for example, here in Sydney, you look at the west, you know, Western Sydney, and you look at the eastern suburbs. They're completely. It's like you're in a different country. It's like you're on a different planet.
It is. Even coming from the Gold Coast to like here, You know, it's just straight away difference.
Here, every person's got a mate that's a criminal or has done something, and it's not something to be proud about. But it's just that, like, that's why a lot of people here, especially out west, we could relate to others. We don't look at like people if there's a tattoo on them or there's a way they dress or the way they look. You know what I mean? Because everyone's grown up here,
I mean,
knowing the go.
I don't know about that, man. I mean, we walked through Liverpool, Westfield last couple of
Wow,
days, and I
Liverpool.
feel like I was getting stared at so much.
No,
Like, you can ask them, bro. Like every second
But
person.
hang
You
on,
know,
you're on social media, bro. Some people recognize you, but don't want to come up to
Nah,
you.
these people
you know?
didn't look like they watch social media.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I felt like surprisingly, I felt judged there too. I'm like, damn,
Wow, Liverpool.
Liverpool, Westfield, yeah.
Maybe they're just looking at you. Maybe the guys, because over here, the guys out west, they like to size each other up. I'm like, the brother will know that, you know what I mean?
it
Is
wasn't-
it true or not? It's
He's
true.
probably
eh?
talking about the older people.
It wasn't to the there was younger ones too, but it wasn't to the point where we're trying to size up. I know looks, bro. I know the eyes. I've been around. Yeah, I know. I size people up all the time.
Yeah.
Bro, it is what it is. It's normal. I know the looks. It's not that. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
intrigued, but at the same time, like, who's this? You know, like
maybe
is he
that's right
someone?
as
You
well.
know what I mean? Like, because I dress. I got the
know what you
comb
mean.
over. I got the gel. You know, I always dress up nice. Always, you know, look good. You know,
But that's
It's-
another thing they're probably looking at because you don't dress as Liverpool's more.
Yeah, trackies.
Do you know what I mean?
You know,
Like-
like-
Yeah, it's not like macked out nice.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, wow, he's got tats as well. Ah, he's smicked up.
Well,
as
that's
well.
what I mean. That's what I mean. It's kind of those looks. But I was even surprised. You know.
Wow. That's interesting, man.
That is very interesting.
That's very, very interesting, man. So when's your next big show? Are you guys like
August. I got one in August, 30th of August in Brisbane.
Yeah.
I'll probably get one or two beforehand anyway.
Yeah.
But like the main one that's locked in, August 30th in Brisbane, some club there in Wonderland. There's a few other rappers on there, but I'll be headlining that one.
Okay, nice, man.
So it's always good. It's always usually around Brisbane, man. Those
Have you
shows.
had like some rivalries or anything happening, or anyone come at you, or a rap or anything, or
Not really, man. Honestly, not really. Like that's the whole reason why I don't promote violence in my music. Once you start doing that, then you're going to get people trying to test it, yeah.
but that's what brings the eyeballs as well, man.
Yeah, but I want good eyes, bro. I don't want fucking bad eyes. You know what I mean? You know, I'll like, bro, I can walk around and I'm sweet. Everyone's like, hey, you know, what's going on? Like, I got no beef with no one, bro. I don't drama with no one. I love that. I love people, bro. I hate people, but I love people. You know what I mean?
Explain that one. I know what it means, but just explain it for our viewers. You hate and love them because that's
Yeah. I love people. I love people because we all live on this planet. You know what I mean? We all live on this earth. We all feel the same. You know what I mean? We all hurt the same. And I know exactly what it feels like to be judged and, you know, looked down upon and everything like that. So I try and treat everyone with the same respect, you know. But I also hate people because some people don't understand that and they take life way too much for granted, you know, and they think that it's only them in this planet when it's not, bro. We're a community, bro. We're human beings, you know.
well said, bro. Bro, what do you want to achieve out of all of this, bro? Like, what's your main goal? You're gonna look back and go, wow, man, Reaper's everywhere now, man. I'm looking here, I'm looking there, far out, man.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to
Is
say.
that main thing? Like, do you just want to? Is it more to have this strong voice out there, people to know you as a good person?
Know me as
is
me.
it-
Know me as me. Some
Yeah.
people might say a lot of people say I'm a good person. Smallest factor of people say I'm a bad person, but that's people that I've probably done bad to in my life.
Even if you didn't, that's always going to be. There's always going to be
There's
one
always
or
going to
two
be something
people.
picking, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to pick the food out of your teeth after a meal anyway. You know, there's always something to pick at. Yeah.
You're always going to get your haters.
Of course,
Yeah.
bro. Of course, and it just comes more, but it's jealousy, man, more than anything. And I see that a lot, man. I see that now growing up. You know what I mean? Even people that I had around me and stuff like that, I can even feel it. You know, you outdo someone on the lineup. You know, the last few shows I've headlined. You know, and you see the other artists. You know what I mean? They'll still shake your hand and be happy for you, but man, I know. There's definitely jealousy there.
Wow, a lot of politics in that shit, eh? It's
Right?
crazy.
It's competitive. It's competition, bro.
And
That's
is.
really what it is.
It's a competition.
It's more competitive, and people deal with competition differently to others. You
And
know?
that's what I mean. That's why I don't want any beef and stuff with other rappers because we're the same thing. We're a community. We're all in this. We should all help hype each other up and get up there, bro.
Yeah.
And you got beef with someone, brother, you're going to be put on the same show with someone one day
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
got beef with. And then what, you're going to get into a crack at the show and then you both get done. You boys get done at a show. Everything's public. Phones are everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just dumb. Like it's just like let's just make some music, man. Party up, have a drink, and have fun.
You gotta have more rappers like this guy out there, man.
Yeah, we need more. We do. We 100% need more. What have you thought about putting into your music? Like, for example, right now, what's the vibe? What type of message do you put out there, or is it just a party vibe?
More like party vibe, just living life. I've started recently getting a bit more attacky with like not politics, but like about tattoos. And yeah, bro, I don't like. I just whatever happens, whatever I read. I'm trying to get to America, man. I've got 2 American features that are happening for me this year, which is going to be a major foot in the door for America.
Yep.
In England as well, Ireland. I got 1 feature as well that's going to happen this year. So I'm really trying to get out into the different countries. I feel like Australia is definitely not my avenue. It's been a hard one to try and crack. This Aussie scene, man.
The Aussie scene's very hard to crack in a lot of ways, not just in that industry. People say
I don't know. Australia's very funny like that, eh?
Bro, I don't know. Look, Australia is very, very Australia, very strong country, very proud country, as you know, yeah. But so, if you ain't about Australia, an Aussie, this and that, you kind of get hated. You know what I mean? It's like how much hate I had for putting on an American accent. People are like, you're in Australia, you got to be like us. Why are you sounding like American? Why are you putting on American? Like, you know what I mean? Hate, so much hate, bro. You know, and it's just like, damn. And the people, the rappers that are big in Australia, they're fucking Aussie, bro. You know what I mean? The way they rap, everything is just proud Australian, the whole accent, everything. But then they're like the major ones, you know, rapping about smoking bongs. You know, I don't do any of that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
It's that culture. I don't know. It's a weird one, eh? I don't know where.
It is. It's that culture.
Bro, every rapper in Australia smokes scones.
Yeah, and if they don't, they're just talking about it anyway.
Bro, it's like you go into a studio, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, I used to smoke back in the days, yeah? You know? I was younger, but you go into a studio now, bro. Fuck, it only last fucking 10 minutes in the studio. You're just sitting there in the studio, bro, you know? Spend more time smoking bongs than fucking than recording songs, you know? So I have to step out every fucking 10 minutes. You know?
Just walk back in. Wow, man. Just wear one of their masks, you know, those gas masks that you used to wear during the war, man.
That Dutch oven thing.
You know, I've realised it's becoming more common as well, man. Everyone's smoking, man.
Bro, it's crazy, man.
Everywhere. It's like cigarettes now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now it's legalized. Now you can go get a prescription online and just go get it from your chemist.
Yeah.
Everyone's doped up.
Yeah. I mean, look, I don't care. Like, do you, bro?
Yeah, 100%.
Do you,
man.
boo? Like, I got nothing against it whatsoever. You know? I just don't do it.
Wow, man. It's crazy. You said you have a kid? Mm-hmm. And he?
2.
2 years old. God
She,
bless her,
yeah.
man. God bless her.
Yeah, 2 years old, man.
You're
good.
You're married, Mrs.?
Not married, no, but
single.
Mrs., yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
good on you, bro.
Yeah.
And how's that been for you, man?
I mean, it's good, bro. Like, it's definitely an eye-opener, you know? Every now and then, like, can't say I'm used to it yet.
Yeah.
Like, it's still, you know, you go your whole life without having to get all of a sudden. It's just something there. Like, what the, you know, what is the, you know what I mean? Like, you get to jump every now and then, you know?
You need a few more kids and then you'll be normal to it, man.
Yeah, but no, it's crazy now. She's at that age now where it's like, you know, you can have a chat to her a little bit and she understands what you're saying and stuff like that.
Does that calm you down when you see her?
Of course, yeah.
That too?
Of course it
And you're close with both your parents, or?
Well, look, my mother, of course, my dad, not so much, but we're good. But it's more of like a friendship kind of relationship, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're always close to your mum. You're always
Yeah. Always close to my mum, man. We argue every single day, so that means we're close.
Yeah.
That's that. Usually, I'll join that club as well, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, any more kids you plan to have?
I mean, look, I can keep going, man. I'm good, but you know, it's up to her. I think she's a bit traumatized from the first one. You know,
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's very, very hard. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that.
He's got 5.
I've got 5.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, he's got 5.
I got 5, man.
So he's the one, if he's going to be going to like a supermarket and he's got the 5 behind him, you know, there's a duck with its ducklings.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's crack on.
That's the
man.
missus, bro. She's mother duck.
That's it.
How long have you been in a relationship for?
With her, like just over 2 years now.
Good on you, bro. Good on you. And you know what, man? This is a question that we always ask everyone. How should men be in relationships? What do you think a man should be?
I think a man should just be who he is and not change who he is for anyone, no matter the circumstance. I don't know. I don't know. You are who you are. How you grow up and what you make of yourself and how you build yourself. You know, like me, I've built myself to where I am, but like mentally, I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to weaken myself for a woman. You know, I don't know. Like I've been through too much. You know, even in past relations and stuff. Like I've been through so much. I don't know, bro. It's a hard one, that one, man. I can get pretty selfish, bro, with myself. But like, you know, I've been big on you know, you die alone anyway. I'm not going to really switch up. People don't like it. It is what it is. Like same thing. You're going to die alone. I don't really care what you got to say about it.
I know where you're coming from. I understand how you're trying.
Yeah, that's how we think as well. Yeah,
you know? So you just got to you stick to your beliefs and what you believe in,
of course,
and your morals.
You know, obviously, you'll lighten up a little bit. You know, give a benefit of the doubt in certain situations and stuff like that because you love that person. You know what I mean? You don't want to hurt them or something like that. You know, but yeah, at the same time, I definitely just stay grounded to how I am. You know?
Yeah.
Sounds like a traditional man here, man.
Yeah, but traditional men are usually like that, and what they do is then you get the other side of it where that man actually takes accountability and takes responsibility and supports the family and looks after his missus and his kids and
of course.
Do you know what I mean? So with that, you get that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It comes as a package.
So what you just said that you've been through a lot. You think that's something that you're glad you've been through it now, bro?
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. It's made me who I am today. That's, you know, that's pretty much what I said.
No regrets?
Before. No regrets, man. No regrets, honestly, you know, because I can say I've done that, you know. I've been there and I understand it, you know. So when I talk to people that haven't been through it, you know, and I see the fakeness in some people talking about it, you know, it's just like, damn, like I know you're not talking about it real, you know. Yeah. It's good to know. And you can kind of tell who's about it too, you know what I mean, going through it. So you know who, you know, not to fuck with. Sometimes you can see it in the eyes, you know.
Yeah, it's true, man. Bro, you told me before, I want to go back to when you said that 9 to 5 type of, or whatever the work is just not made up for you.
Yeah.
Was that straight away when you started working, or was that because
the whole time, man? The whole time, bro. I do work. I go to work, I'm like, fuck this, you know. Like I do security now, a casual, you know, a couple of days here and there a week, you know. But even that's a hard gig to get into with my tattoos nowadays, you know. They can't fucking have it. But
is it for like more like static or like clubs?
Yeah,
club
so I've mixed up, man. I do venues, I do the shopping centres, festivals.
Yeah.
They just put me whatever's on, you know.
I reckon it works well with that type of job.
I think so
Because
too.
As a bouncer, yeah.
You got to look.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, if you look intimidating, man, people are not going to fuck around.
If you're going to ask someone to leave, they're going to leave.
Yeah, but it's the whole, like, it's in the...
Do you know what I mean? And you can probably say it nicely. They're going to look at you and go, oh, no,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're going to look like a shopping centre guard, they won't listen. That's just the club, because I've done security as well.
Yeah. Oh, no, they listen, bro. Like, I only do, like, the later shifts. I can't do the day shifts because of my tattoos. Too intimidating, but I do from, like, 8 p.m. onwards. So I get that last 9 till 10 p.m. where the restaurants are still open and stuff like that. So I can still see some of the public, and it's actually all right. They're pretty good.
Would you ever be like, fuck, I just want to get rid of my tattoos? Nah. Fuck it.
No. No way. Too late now.
Nah, never at all.
Nah, too late now.
Bro, that's him.
Yeah,
it's made me now.
That's 100%, bro. Yeah,
that's him, bro. Why would he change it? You know, I mean, me personally, man, I'm big on that. Yeah, when you get judged, you can't actually go and live a normal life because you went and got a tattoo. Like, why are you getting judged for that shit?
You shouldn't be getting judged for nothing, man. Unless it's something fucked up. Tattoos and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it's
you shouldn't be judging no one, man.
See, I'm big on that. I've always brought that up. I've always spoken about it. People that go and do time, for example, they do a crime, they get convicted, they come out, and then they can't apply for specific jobs because they've done time.
Of course,
but bro, I've done my time, right? I've been punished for what I've done. Why am I still doing my time by not giving me opportunities that I want to take? You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's the point of the time?
What's the point of doing my time? I'm still being punished for the rest of my life now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's bullshit.
Yeah, well, it's like trying to get a job, you know, and they're like, oh, you know, we need 2 years experience. How am I meant to get 2 years experience when I can't even get a fucking job to experience?
Yeah, well, there you go.
Exactly.
It's the same situation. It's like, bro, what is this? You know?
It's not, it's who you know.
Of course.
That's what it is, man. It's never how good you are and what you can. It's these days, especially, it's who you know, man.
Yeah.
It's the way it's set up, bro. It's bullshit.
The whole thing.
I don't like it. Me personally, I don't like it because I truly believe these guys that have been through, you know, a little bit in life and understand that side of it will do a way better job, specifically being in security or being in even law enforcement. They'll do a way better job than these guys that have gone to uni and come from places like that haven't even seen it. They don't know what,
because they haven't seen the streets. They haven't.
Yeah, they don't know what.
They
to
don't know
expect.
what's going on. They don't know how to talk to people. There's different types of people. These dorks that come out of uni. No offense to anyone. I'm just saying, they don't know. Usually, when these people come out of education, which is good, but when they've come out of a really good, perfect home, silver spoon fed, you know, you're not going to know nothing about life. You don't know how to talk to people.
Yeah, 100%.
You probably come across arrogant because you haven't met all types of people, and that's the same thing as private and public school. That's how I see it.
You're just not going to
see it,
understand. You're just not going to understand those guys that you're trying to, you know, if you're trying to do your job, you're not going to understand them like a person that's actually been there in their shoes before. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the same for us, you know, growing up with not much. You know, I can walk into a house, you know, shit everywhere, certain utensils everywhere, 10 dogs, 5 cats, you know, 2 people sleeping on a sleeping bag, 3 people in one bed, you know, stuff like that. Just a bombed up house, like real bad, you know what I mean? And to me, I can walk into those houses and like, oh yeah, hey, what's going on? Like, it's just nothing. Don't faze me. I'm used to that. Bro, like as of late, you know, a few houses I walk into, some people I know, like with the music scene and everything like that, fucking mansions, 5-bedroom houses, you know, double garages. One garage has one of those floors that fucking changes and there's a car underneath.
Yeah.
Bro, I like it. And I walk in those houses, I'm like, I just stand there. I'm like, I don't even know where to go. I don't know where to stand. Like,
Just in case someone starts moving.
bro, like, what is this, bro?
Just in case the garage starts moving that way.
Yeah. Like, what is this? Like, you know, and it's just, it's kind of opposite, you know, like those people that have that have grown up with silver fed, whatever, silver spoon, bro, like they walk in the house, you know, like that, and they'd probably be the same. They'd just stand there and
probably think, oh, what the hell? Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I'll always be glad just being brought up poor.
Yeah.
Straight
100%.
out, man. Just keeps you real, bro. Like if I'm going to go, like you said, bro, go to someone's house, whatever, you know, everyone's lifestyle is different, but like some people, they're in that situation. It's all right, you can understand it. You in that situation as well once. Once upon a time, you know what I mean? Dad doing like 100 jobs, you know what I mean? Us homeless, borderline homeless kids playing out on the street, you know how it was, bro. That's how it is when you grow up in the hood, bro. That's how it is. Yeah. So no more freestyle rap. I was gonna get you to do a freestyle rap for us, bro.
I don't really freestyle, man. Nah, man. I might have some like writtens or something that I could probably spread out to a beat. Just depending, man. Just depending what you've got, though.
Man, we haven't got a beat, bro. Can we do a beat on the?
We haven't got a beat.
Bro, can I just do a beat on the table? Just a couple of lines. I want to see a couple of lines.
Can we get a
bro.
prison freestyle? Prison freestyle.
Because, bro, I'll tell you something. Because I was watching those. I think you got a couple of videos on YouTube as well, and it's good. I like it, bro. I don't know which song it is. And I'm gonna put it on
The one you let me listen to.
Yeah,
that was mad.
Where
bro.
you grab the bat and you swing it, and then you guys in another thing. Nice, I like that one, bro.
Yeah,
that was
that
actually
one.
pretty cool, bro. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to bring a beat. Look, we've got a businessman coming in, bro. Can you get a beat happening, bro? Give me any random beat on like YouTube, whatever. Any random instrumental beat that's non-copyright. We don't want to get screwed.
Any random beat on YouTube that's non-copyright. How does that make sense, bro?
I haven't got nothing on the soundboard, man, apart from weird sounds.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like we do it with no beat, man. Whatever.
Give us a couple of lines, man.
I understand.
Let's go.
First off, judging on some tattoos. Why the fuck you even care what I do? This ain't about you, and that's a sad truth. All right, hang on. First off, judging on some tattoos. Why the fuck you even care what I do? This ain't about you, and that's a sad truth. People always got opinions and let that mouth loose. Mind your own. Before you piss off someone who gon' find your home and tear it like a cyclone. Shit, I hit a milestone. My music and my name getting traction. Done it all alone. So fuck you.
Wow, bro.
And what you think about it? Get it on my name, so I'ma rap about it. Man, bro, I don't know. That's a new one that I've just kind of released.
I don't think you guys can hear. So that's a new one that's coming out?
No, that's out now, yeah.
Bro, can I ask something? You know when you're performing like in front of a crowd, do you get a bit nervous or?
Oh, without alcohol for sure.
So what do you
For sure, bro.
Wow,
I don't send myself.
Yeah.
But bro, like 1, 2,
Just
3,
calm the nerves.
5. You know, it definitely helps.
1, 2, 3, 5.
Bro, it definitely. Bro, I have fun with it, and I have a lot more fun when I'm drinking, bro. You know what I mean? Like anyone would, bro. You know what I mean? You're open,
Yeah, of course, 'cause
you just have more
those
fun with
nerves
it.
gotta
It comes out more naturally, bro. It's amazing. You know what I mean? There's not been one studio session that I haven't gone in with like at least a 4-pack of drinks. Or
Wow.
I mean, because I don't smoke and stuff. You know what I mean? A lot of them smoke and they get high and into it. You know, I can't.
Yeah.
So like my energy levels is usually up anyway. My heart rates and you know what I mean. And I've got a stutter too. I've had a stutter my whole life for years, bro. You know, for years. I still have it now to this day. As you probably heard, it just cuts out some words, you know, which makes it hard for me to record a song. But we get there in the end, you know.
Have you ever done a rap where there's no alcohol next to you? Like, fuck. It ended up being sparkling water. Fuck, what do I do now? Spewing. You get what I mean?
No, it's yeah, bro. Like it's happened a couple times, man. It's happened a couple times. You know, I'd see another rapper somewhere else, and I always show what I got. If I was to meet another rapper somewhere, I'll spit some bars to him. Never know. I always try and take what I can, like you know, by chance. You know what I mean? So if I see another artist or a promoter or something, if I meet seeing them out, they're like, you know, you meet someone, they're like, oh, what do you do? I'm like, I'm a rapper, you know. And a lot of the times they're like, oh yeah, go on.
Oh,
Fuck. Oh, is it? Wow.
Bro, everywhere you go, man, you say you're a rapper, they're like, oh yeah, go on, give us something. You know, and it's just like, bro,
Just like what I did.
it's like 7 a.m., bro. I just got a coffee, man. Like, fuck, you know. But then you got to do it, you know, because you got to stick to your word. Like, yeah, I'm a rapper. If you don't do it, then like, well, you know. So it's always on the spot, that stuff, man. I had to do it a few times.
And then on the
man,
spot
no.
stuff's the worst type
I
of
feel
stuff.
like shit now, bro. We hit him up, bro. To
Sorry,
do
bro.
fucking
No, it's
No, it's
good.
all right.
It's good. It's all right.
I'm going to make sure there's a beat in the back, but I'm going to make one up because I'm going to be like, fuck. It's that YouTube stuff, you know what I mean? We don't get hit
That's
with
it, bro.
copyright again, guys. That's a fucking problem, man. How's your YouTube? Are you active on YouTube, bro?
I'm not really that active, man. To be honest, I'm not active on all those stuff. My music's on it, but I don't push it that much, man. I don't promote it that much, to be honest. Like, I probably definitely should. But it's just cost an arm and a leg, bro, to be able to get the promoter. You know, it will do me justice in the long run, but I don't know, man. I've been hustling on my own. I've done everything on my own. Never had an agent. Never had like a, you know what I mean?
Good on you, bro. And
Respect, bro.
And I hope you succeed. But man, YouTube account, just grab one.
I mean, I've got it.
selfies,
Like, I've got the
fucking just
YouTube
start
account
busting
there.
some raps on there, man.
Yeah.
Just don't show them that you're doing this, or just go, yo, you know what I mean? Just that's it.
What platforms can we find your music on? Are you on
Spotify, Apple Music,
Yep. Okay.
and whatever. I don't even know what all the other ones are.
Nah,
but
we're
yeah.
gonna get the details because we're gonna put it in the description as well. So
just
we know, you know?
same thing, man. TGT Reapa, man. Everywhere. I've not changed my name anywhere. It's all TGT Reapa, all social media.
You've got TikTok, you've got Instagram,
TikTok, Insta, Facebook, bro. Everything, man.
everything's
Twitter,
TGT.
TGT Reapa.
Yeah, done. Where'd you get that name from?
When I was younger, man, I made it. I've always been inspired by the Grim Reaper. That whole, like, I get a little bit spiritual sometimes with it all, you know what I mean? And I'm like a big fan of what that represents, you know, death and life and everything like that. And I've always liked it. And I was thinking of a rap name, and Andre just sounded boring. So I was like, go Reaper. And then the Grim Team, TGT, was this little crew I made. I was a rapper, had another guy who used to do beats, and then another guy was just like a hype man, you know, just friends. And I used to just like do little things. Like, that's it. I used to write and then rap. Wasn't good. But now that I look back at it, it was fun.
Yeah, 100%, man. That's
yeah.
how it starts off, bro.
Yeah,
you
so
know what I mean?
That's it. And I've just stuck with it, man. Like, a lot of rappers change their name when they start getting traction, you know, but I just stuck with it, man, you know. Like, I even had Mad Child. I don't know if you know who Mad Child is, but Canadian rapper. He's in America now. Massive underground rapper. I opened up for him in Brisbane not too long ago. And like, even he was saying to change my name to Reaper. Reaper,
wow.
you know. And I was like, nah, you know, and that was one of my idols, bro. That said that I'm still like, nah, I'll keep it like.
That's
a good
cool,
thing,
bro. I
yeah.
actually respect that, man. That's
100%,
mad.
bro.
Like,
You're
that's it.
sticking.
You've
You're
got
not
your
just going to
view.
listen to anyone and just be
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, okay, I'll change
No,
it. You know
good
what I
on
mean?
you,
That's
bro.
your thing, and you're going to go with it, bro.
Yeah.
What was I going to say, man? There's a
I'll let you finish because I've got something to ask. When
Ask.
you're ready.
I
It's not
just
on
went
this.
blank.
It's not on this part. I'm going to change the topic.
okay.
Yeah.
Before anything, that's what it is. Life and death.
Yeah.
Are you a man of faith? You believe in God, or
Bro, I believe in where we are right now. Yeah.
okay? We always ask everyone. Everyone's got a bit of a thing. I think we had one of the other boys, Nathan, on there.
Yeah.
He's a Buddhist
He's
as
a
well.
Buddhist,
So
yeah.
it's just interesting. I want to get everyone's take on that as well.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm here, bro. I'm here, man. I'm not up there, not down there, bro. I'm here. I see the good and the bad. that's it, you know. I believe someone's looking after each and every one of us, that's for sure, you know. But then there's also something there that's trying to drag each and every one of us down too. So, yeah, I believe in it.
Yeah.
Both sides.
Yeah. Understand.
That's an interesting take, that one.
No, it is. It's very interesting. You
Go
good?
for it, man.
Yeah, I just wanted to move on,
Yeah,
and see, like, we like to see on this podcast. We kind of also talk about just modern society today. You know, just where it's going. You know,
Yeah.
where the young people are going in society today. What agenda, you know, the government's pushing and things like that. What's your take on that? How do you feel about it?
It's a shame, really, man. The police honestly can't do sweet fuck all to this younger generation, to be honest. That's why they're menaces, bro.
Yeah.
They can't. They get nothing. They can stab up a black bro and get away with it easy.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah. See, there's always breaking in, you know, stealing cars, everything like that. Slap on the wrist, bro, everything. And there's nothing that they can do about it, man. Until they're 18, obviously. But even still to that point, bro, people are just getting away with shit. Like, look, I'm not on the law side at all. But then there's also times where I look at some crime, bro, and I'm like, fuck, man, like, that needs to be dealt with.
I know what you're talking about.
You know?
I exactly know what you're talking about, bro.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going for that specific type of, you know, like that's what I'm looking at the moment.
Yeah.
So when you look at young kids being taken advantage of, for example, by, you know, and they're getting a slap on the wrist, and
Yeah.
they're getting protected and things like that. Like, I always like to see where everybody stands on that and what their ideas are on how to deal with it. You know what I mean? What do you think of what's going on today and how easy these people have it? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we've got young kids.
Yeah.
So that's why I like to ask that.
It's gone crazy, you know what I mean? Like the kids these days like call cops on their own parents now for hitting them, you know? Whereas back in the day, bro, fuck, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, every day, 24/7, you know, mum's giving you a slap or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Now the kids are actually calling the parent, like cops on the parents and getting their own parents charged.
Yeah. That's pretty shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I don't think dads, unless they're fucking beating you, different story. But bro, like, I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy the whole thing. As for the kids, you know, it's been, I don't know, the rough upbringing kids, kind of fair enough. I can see it. You know, if you've had a rough upbringing, you're probably going to get into crime. You know, but even good kids that have just met with the wrong people, you know, and growing up things, and I don't like, because it's hard for me to say because I was a rough kid.
Yeah.
So I was doing all this shit. So it's hard for me to kind of, because I know what these kids are going through, and I know what they're thinking and trying to be this, trying to be that. You know, they're about this, they're about that, and the music doesn't help, man. I'm in the music scene. The music does not help, bro. That's why I'm trying to keep my music. I don't want to publicize that anymore, man. Like, I've been through it, but I don't want to rap about it, bro. Like, I don't want to push that to my fans.
I realize why you've done that, and I understood it straight away when you said you don't want to put that in your music, because obviously that's what kind of you in a way you're glorifying it.
Yeah, I want a better community. I want a better populace, you know, people. Like I do, and it's just crazy, you know. If I can make one better, if you know, say if 10 turn bad, 1 turns good. Fuck. If that one turned good because he didn't want to.
Well, at least you made a difference, because that one could turn maybe 10 good.
That's what I mean, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm always down. Like I know in the Rang, in the Gold Coast there, they do this thing on. I've got one that's going to come in a few months. They do like a community thing. They got all like juveniles all coming in, and I'm doing a little show for them. You know what I mean? Just at the local park there, doing a little show and a little bit of a talk as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just help a little bit. Like, I'd like to stop a lot of the crime. You know, especially us as humans, man. Like I said, I don't like to see it, man. Even guys having a fight, bro. Like I feel like, come on, man. You know?
Yeah, there's got to be some sort of brotherhood there, man. You know what I mean?
You get an old Reaper. Like to hit 30, you're not going to be like, oh, I can't say that anymore. Trust me. True or not, bro? As you get older, you can't say it anymore, bro.
It's hard, man, because
Because we're older than you. Like I can't see it anymore.
You look at
I don't know. I'm getting
yeah,
soft.
You look at what they're fighting about, bro, and you think, is it really worth it?
Yeah, well, that's
what
there's
you
situations like that. You know, obviously, if it's something serious, fair enough. It is what it is, you know. Or you owe some dues or something. Like, you have to get touched up, whatever. Like, understandable. But like, right, you know, someone looks at your missus and you've got a massive bar fight and you're both jailed. Serious?
It's very interesting.
Never worth it. Like you said, freedom, bro, is the most important thing in this world, man.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have that, you haven't got nothing, man. So, is there any, we're going to start wrapping it up, but is there any platform where if there's people that want to follow you, connect with you, do you do lives?
Yeah, yeah. I
Insta, TikTok?
TikTok, yeah.
TikTok, yeah. You
lives,
do
yeah.
TikTok lives? You do that daily?
I try to do it daily, yeah.
Yeah, sweet. So then like that. So if anyone wants to...
Yeah, definitely. If you want to see me live and talk to me like this in person, I'll chat back to you, man. Yeah, TikTok. Instagram, I'm more on direct messages.
Yeah, sweet.
You know?
Has anyone approached you on like the TikTok live and said,
yeah.
just do a rap for us? Come on, man.
Every time I go live, yeah, everyone wants me to rap, bro. You know, but like I say now, I'm a recording artist, man. I like to go into a studio and make a song. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't like just sitting around rapping for people. I don't know.
Do you prepare, like, you know, when you're rapping, is that like a thought that comes up to you? Is it something that you see, or how do you do it? Like
Your ideas, do they just
like
come
how do
from,
your ideas come from? Like, is it from
It just comes,
your
man.
surroundings, or
It just comes. I listen to a beat and like what I do is like usually beats have a name. Like the producer usually names his beats.
Okay.
So I look at the name on the beat and I kind of go off the name that he's put on that beat, and then I think of words and stuff that represent that name, and I go off that and just make a song.
wow,
That's pretty much how I do it. Yeah.
that's pretty sick, bro.
Bro, that's mad.
That's mad. I can't even do that. My life
I
depends
wouldn't
on
even
that.
know where to start. 100%. You definitely got some talent, bro. Honestly, I've heard some of your music and it's really
It
good,
is,
man.
yeah, it is,
It's got
man.
a nice
It is.
flow. You got a voice for it as well. Like
Yeah.
you've got that, you know what I mean? And it's pretty good, bro. I enjoyed. I mean, he showed me some of your music and I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, we're actually surprised,
Wasn't
and
too
bro,
bad.
and like we're straight up, man. We're like harsh critics on everything.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean.
yeah.
So when I showed him, I go, bro, it's like that's like I was surprised, man.
Yeah, for
I was
someone
surprised
from
with the whole
Australia?
bad thing. I said, wow, that's cracker. You know what I mean?
For an Aussie
that,
rapper,
that
it's pretty
song
good.
was really good, bro.
Yeah.
I actually like that,
That's
man.
good. You know, everyone I talk to, everyone's got a different song, you know, that they like. And that's why I like doing it.
That's good, but
That's why I like doing it,
that's the
because
whole
you
thing,
wouldn't
man.
think about it, bro, you know? And I get messages from people saying that it's helped them get through
go.
things in life, bro. When you see those messages, man, that's what really hits. I'm like, shit,
100%, bro.
you know,
100%.
crazy.
It's all about making a difference.
Same
bro.
as live shows. You don't realize these people know your words, bro. And you're rapping live and you're looking down at the crowd and you've got, at like, say, a quarter even of a crowd, word to word, just rapping back to you. It's like you don't realize that people actually listen to your shit.
Well, there you go, bro.
That's when you know you're making progress, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What else is the future?
I just do more music, man, more
That's it?
media, and you know, security gigs here, there.
Security.
I
Gig?
just like doing that kind of work anyway too. It's,
So if we come up to Queensland, we're sweet.
yeah. As long,
drop the
as
rent.
long as you got no
Just-
face, neck, or hand tattoos, bro, you're good.
They might not let us in anyway. That's the only problem. But you know, we'll give it a go, bro. You know what I mean? I think we're gonna wrap it up,
Awesome,
man.
man.
You know what?
Thanks for having me, man. It's
No
awesome.
worries, bro. Anytime.
Thanks for
Thank
coming,
you.
bro.
But there's
Appreciate you
always
giving us some of
one
your
thing
time.
we do here. We have a thing that we push. It's called Men on Top. But Men on Top, not Men on Top as like a misogynist or a sexist, but Men on Top is like being responsible, strong, being a traditional man. You know what I mean? Accountability, responsibility. Are these the things you can agree with
Of course.
as a man on top?
Yes.
You can give us a man on top right now. Men on top, bro.
Man on top, bro.
Man
for
on
sure.
top.
Oh man, that's it, man. Reaper.
Easy, man.
Thank you
Reaper,
so
thanks
much,
for coming,
guys.
brother. Appreciate it, man.
Stay tuned. The man here. He's going to give us a rap, but it's going to be off the camera. See you guys.
See ya.